Sparklers sparkle. But that kind of thing, emission of light, has been going on since long before humans arrived in the world. Simple, single-celled life forms in the Earth's oceans brighten up the nighttime waves along a Californian beach. There is emission of light by hot flowing volcanic lava. There is lightning. There is the life-giving sun, and there are galaxies, each with billions of such stars. Huge and complex nature will always belittle our feeble lamps. But here they are, human technologies crafted from nature, sources of light, helping us to ignore the natural rhythms of day and night. Many of the objects around you are not sources of visible light, but they respond to it. They interact. Plants reflect light, often very beautifully. Their leaves also soak up sunlight. They absorb its energy, and so keep us all alive. While the grass gets energy from the sun to feed the sheep, solar cells likewise absorb energy to support more complicated human life. The ocean surface reflects some of the sunlight that reaches it, but some of the light travels on down below the waves. Water is quite good at transmitting light, carrying its energy, although not as good as air and not nearly as good as empty space. Below the surface, water steals energy from light. But as the light travels down, going deeper and deeper, the absorbing goes on, gradually. The ocean depths become darker and darker, and when light loses all of its energy, it ceases to exist at all. So deep oceans are dark, dark places, except when some of the life down there emits light of its own. If you live in darkness, you don't have to worry about being beautiful. People absorb light mostly at the layers of skin, though some of the light can get all the way through thin tabs. Your ears. Mostly, you block light. Nobody can see right through you. And you can create shadow shows. Whoever you are, when you walk under bright light, you are followed by your shadow. There is a style of painting and photography that uses strong contrast between bright highlights and heavy shadows, but also with subtle midtones. It's called chiaroscuro. In this painting by Georges de la Tour, Magdalene with Two Flames, from almost 400 years ago, there is a quiet moment of thought. Gerrit van Honthorst, just a few years earlier, used a bright source of light that is hidden from us, behind the silhouette of a young man, while the happy young woman is brightly lit. In photography too, light and dark shadow, chiaroscuro, can create impact. Many of Earth's mobile life forms have light-detecting equipment. Light in the environment we live in, the Earth, not only gives us energy, but also, whether we are bees, dogs, or people, it provides the information we need about what's going on around us. In darkness, we are lost. Since light comes from sources, we suppose that it travels on a pathway from source to interaction. But there is a curious thing about light as it travels. It's invisible until it interacts with something else, with stuff, with the endless complexity of the material of existence. A human face is part of that existence. So is an astronaut's spacesuit, illuminated by the sun on just one side. Or a planet, also side-lit by the sun. Light becomes visible to us when it passes through the pupils of our eyes, either when we look straight at a source or after reflections in the world, by spacesuits, planets, people, and so much else. The retinas of our eyes absorb light, and in turn nerves get busy deep in the darkness of our brains. Stars are sources of light. The light may have traveled for very many years, and then ceases to exist at the moment of interaction with your eyes. If we place a material into the pathway of bright light, human hands will do, they reflect. Smoke or a mist of water droplets do the same thing. Only when there is such stuff can we follow the traveling light. Without mist in the air, we would only see the lighthouse beam if and when it shines directly towards us. Small specks, whether smoke or water, provide the necessary interactions, scattering some of the light out of its pathway and towards our eyes. Molecules of nitrogen in the air are much smaller than specks of smoke or droplets of water, but very good at scattering light. They scatter blue light more than red, turning the sky its brilliant blue. Many processes can act together, creating the beauty of the world. Emission by a source, transmission across a huge distance of empty space, scattering by the air and by mist, absorption by objects to block the pathways of light and to create shadows and silhouettes, and reflection by surfaces, sending at least some of the light to its journey's end, in your eyes.